Hi guys, how's it going? Christian Moreno here from Aquila Light Productions, and today we're gonna talk about After Effects basic training. So we have a series of videos where we're gonna show you how you can learn After Effects in just 10 basic steps. So each video is gonna take you to all the basic things that you need to know in order for you to be able to use After Effects today. Not tomorrow, not a month from now, but today. 3D integration. In this video, we're gonna talk about how we're gonna turn a layer into 3D. We're gonna talk about how to do 3D camera. So this one is really interesting. You should stick around because it's gonna be a little bit fun, I think. So let's just go right into it. Okay, so now we're gonna focus on creating 3D integration. So, After Effects already has, usually does all the projects on 2D, right? Most of the footage that you get to play with is basically in 2D. Like for example, we come here, we graph all these ones, and they're basically all 2D. It's just, it's just one in top of the other, one to the side, or that. But After Effects also has a 3D integration. So if we come here and we go into the layer section and we press 3D layer, then all these layers become 3D and we get to have them in 3D, as you can see here. So you see how it says wide and set. So when it says set, it's to go forward or farther away from it, and then Y is to go sideways or up or down. Okay, cool. Now let's trim this to be a little bit shorter. Let's make it 5 seconds just for this tutorial. Trim to the work area, and now we get to see this one's much better. So for example, we want this one to be far away. And we want this one to be kind of like here, but more to the front. Right here, we want this one to be far, even farther away, and this one we want it to be a little bit more closer. Okay, now the next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna create a camera, and we're just gonna leave it at 50 millimeters unless you want something else. But this is just a standard, so let's just leave it at that. And we're gonna come and grab it here. And what this will allow us is now we can play with these tools right here that we have. Which basically now you can see that everything is in 3D as you get close. If you press C, you get to use this tool in different ways. Let's zoom in here. So you see here we can just start going like through them, and if you press 2 times now we get to rotate. Holy mac, I get lost. Okay, we get to rotate the camera, and now we press again here, then we just get to go sideways or upwards. But now you can see that it is 3D, right? Now if you might think, oh well, that's way too overwhelming to see. How can you arrange them and everything? Now if you come here and you come to active area, you can basically have the point of view from different sides, so left, back, right, bottom, or top. So let's take a look at from the top. Let's zoom out here, and now you can see where each layer is and where the camera is pointing at. So we can actually move the camera, and we can just do it here. Now if we want to move the layers so that it's easy to organize, then we can just come here and play. So just put these ones here, here. Wow, it's way too far away. Actually, let's do this. Let's put it like this. This one like this. Like this. So there's a space. I want to pass the camera through here. I want to show you guys. And then here. And now this little dot is the camera. So the idea is that we're gonna pass the camera through all this right here, and it's gonna look like cool, I think. Okay, now we're gonna go back into active camera. We're gonna zoom in, then we're gonna press this tool, we're gonna press C again, and now we get to pass the camera through this ones right here. Cool. Now let's do some keyframes for the camera, so when we play, it will basically, the camera will follow what I want the camera to do. We want to animate so that the camera goes through this video. So let's say you're doing a trailer and these are the videos that you'll be working on for the week, and you just want to kind of like an intro video like After Effects basic training, boom, 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 and then some music and boom, kind of like a thing. So let's do, you know, transform and then, you know, position, and we're gonna do a keyframe on position, and oh, that's not where we want it to be. We're gonna do a keyframe here, and keyframe here, and then we're gonna move a little bit until like here maybe, and we just we do it here, and then we press render. Boom. Boom. Awesome. That looks really nice. I like it. Okay, so that's how you do a 3D animation. Now we can also do some other stuff, like, well, I'm gonna show you. The next thing I'm gonna show you guys is we're gonna select these clips and we're gonna trim them down a little bit. We're gonna put them right next to each other. I want to show you something cool that the camera does as well. So it kind of simulates shadows. It simulates pretty much like a real camera. So I want to show you how to simulate the depth of field. So, you know, when you're crossing by a subject and you focus on one subject and the other subject is not on focus, so that's called depth of field. So what we're gonna do is basically we're gonna use the camera in After Effects to do that. Okay, so let's put this one closer to us, and this one farther away, and let's put this one here, and let's make this one a little bit bigger. Okay, and then maybe through here. And now let's can orbit a little bit through them like this. So right there. Okay, now the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna basically put this one out of focus and this one in focus, and then the other way around. So in order for us to do that, we're gonna go here into camera. We're gonna do camera options. We're gonna turn on depth of field and the focus distance. First we're gonna level up the aperture. So here it is. So we can see here that this one is in focus, and now the focus distance, we want it to be at the back. Now this one is more in focus. Oh, now it is. Cool. So you can see this one is in focus, this one is not. And now let's do the other way around. We want this one to be in focus, and then the one and the distance to be out of focus. Oh no, we have to leave the aperture down, sorry. And then we move the focus distance. Okay, let me see from the top. How far are we from these ones? Let's put one here and one here. Let's move the camera, and you can actually move the focal point to be between the two. So here, that's much better. Okay, now let's see from up the camera. That's much better. So yeah, we get to play with this. So the idea is that you find the right spot between them, and like I said, you can turn on the depth of field or not. You could also cache shadows and other stuff, but for now we're just gonna stick here, because otherwise we're gonna stay here for a long time and we'll explain everything. But you guys get the idea. You guys get to play with this until you guys get what you're looking for in basically After Effects, right? But as you can see, this is a really powerful tool. So as you explore more, you will get used to you know, all this stuff, all the tools, and you know what you could get done or what you cannot get done with this. And I mean, once things start to get second nature to you, you will become better, and you could actually utilize this to apply to your projects and your videos and your editing workflow. Cool, guys. So this is it for 3D editing. Hope you guys like it. I mean, for 3D integration. Hope you guys like it. And now we're gonna do titles. So let's get right into those. See you guys until the next one. Oh, but before that, I want to see the pizza. I want to play the pizza. Ooh, there we go. That's what I'm talking about, you niggas. Pizza.